Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to International Workers' Day celebrations by ACE International and EduFam International. I am Dr. Halima Sadia, and with me, there is my colleague. Yes, Dr. Ram.
Good morning, all. Myself, Dr. Ram from Singapore, the founder and MD of ACE International. We are very happy to join hands with the EduFarm International, Dr. Halima Sadia. She has taken a lot of efforts for this International Workers' Day celebrations. Thank you for your response and joining with us. Have a nice time.
Thank you very much. And before we begin formal program, let me ask a quick question to the audience. Just please let me know that about how many years ago we started celebrating International Workers' Day. Any idea, any guesses? Please write in the chat box if any guess, any idea do you have about how many years ago we started celebrating. We means world. From 1923 in India. Yes, author Venkat, you are absolutely right, and you deserve a big round of applause. And it's about India. Now, Shoa has said 98 years. Shoa, you are close, but you are not exactly 1890. Zoina is saying 1923 in India is correct, absolutely correct. But I'm looking for the global answer. Globally, when we have started celebrating about how many years ago? 1888. Yes, about 200 years ago. So congratulations, Reddy ji. Thank you very much for wholeheartedly participation in this small quiz that we have just taken to warm up everyone. So my dear friends, today is a very auspicious day as we all are going to celebrate International Workers' Day. And it is beyond doubt that without workers, like we all are the workers, and without us, the world will stop. I'm going to briefly tell you about today's schedule. The program agenda for today is that registration and networking we have already done, or we are in the process of doing. We are doing 10 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. And then after that, a great personality, a renowned speaker, and a world-known trainer, Mr. Arun Subramanian, is going to present keynote address from 10:15 to 10:30. And then the vision speech will be delivered by Aloysius Ibera, who has joined us from Canada. That is going to be 10:30 to 10:45. And my colleague, Dr. B. Ramanathan, is going to highlight on taking the ownership responsibilities. And I am going to tell you some secrets of being in the golden cage. And after that, we have a very enriched panel discussion by 4 eminent speakers. Panel discussion is going to be on honor lies in honest toil, 11:05 to 11:25. And in this, Lieutenant General Anil Malik ji is going to be the moderator. Dr. Mahesh Abhyankar, who is a professional doctor, and Ms. Zoena and Advocate Firdaus Wani, they are going to be the panelists. And then after that, the most awaited moment is going to be there, awarding the influencers, the people who have made a difference in the society by their contributions and by their works. And then they will be getting the chance of accepting the awards, and notes of acceptance for 5 minutes each will be given to them so that we can listen to them what exactly they have done for the community or the society or the nation. And then, as I have mentioned before, that none of my program is complete without the sweet and cute and lovely performances by the students, because I am for them, they are for me. They are my lifeline. So at the end, we are going to have the performances by the students. Some of them are going to highlight the importance of Workers' Day, while some of them are going to disguise themselves as the professionals, and they are going to highlight the importance of different professions, at the same time showing their gratitude and thanks to the professions. So, my dear ladies and gentlemen, I hope the whole program is clear. And it's very important for us to feel the pain of today's scenario. And without feeling the pain, we cannot, our no of the celebration is complete. So let me begin by paying a tribute to all those who lost their lives during this pandemic. May Almighty always give the peace and patience to their family members, and may their souls rest in peace. With this, I would like to have the honor of inviting our eminent guest of honor, Mr. Arun Subramaniam ji. Mr. Arun Subramaniam is a multi-faceted individual, having more than 43 years of experience as a business leader and entrepreneur. With more than 202 decades as CEO in various national and multinational companies, as a senior management team member at several leading companies, has built and managed organizations in the face of significant regulatory, technological, and industrial change. These experiences have given him a ringside view of the shifting paradigms in the business world and the strategies that need to be employed to address them effectively. Over the last 30 years, he has conducted over 90 management development workshops on team and teaming for high performance, creativity, design thinking and innovation, employee engagement, change management, strategic decision-making, negotiations, and conflict resolutions. Since 2020, he has been busy helping startups, entrepreneurs, and professionals overcome the problems created by the pandemic. Participate to Scientia is one such venture to create a knowledge platform that can help people transition into the new normal. With due regards and respect, and with lots of love from all of us and gratitude, I would like to invite Mr. Arun Subramaniam for his keynote address. I have attended his couple of the programs, and I found them so effective that I always keen to listen to him, his golden words and his motivational speech. So now over to you, Mr. Arun Subramaniam ji.
Namaskar. Respected Dr. Halima Saadia, Dr. Ram, members of the organizing committee, and the august audience assembled here. Thank you for inviting me to share my views on this occasion of May Day, the day of honor for international workers. Dr. Halima Saadia rightly started off with a prayer for the departed souls affected by the COVID. These are poignant times. The pandemic has hugely disrupted economic and social fabric of our society, without exception, across geographies. You know, when she started this with a prayer, I was reminded of a misfortune which entered our family just yesterday. I had the misfortune of visiting the crematorium to pay my respects to a dear elderly uncle. He was a COVID case. And what do I find when I go to the hospital? I found fear and not gloom everywhere. No one was willing to go near his body out of fear of contracting the COVID. We were all assembled there, but we had all disowned him. He lay there abandoned. A person whose affection and attention, much sought after in life, was orphaned by COVID and disowned by everyone who had assembled. Even though the body was cleaned and fully sealed to be removed, No one wanted to go near it, lest they catch the COVID. We were all waiting, God knows for what. When suddenly a nurse approached us. And she asked some elderly person of the family as to what was happening, why we were all standing there. I don't know what transpired between them. She walked away from there and came with a ward boy. As I saw her coming, I started thinking that this is the nurse who puts a risk every time she steps into the COVID zone. She goes around adjusting the oxygen mask, administering medicine, patting down the bed sheets, saying a word of encouragement to all the patients, waiting, not knowing what is going to happen to them. In fact, she does it for a living, but what she does for a living is spreading life, giving life. She was dignifying life. And walking with her towards us was the ward boy. With her was a ward boy, possibly the ward boy who had cleaned the body, packed it, sealed it, and moved it out onto the corridor for us to take it away to the crematorium. And here we were standing, not even going near it. The ward boy came. She introduced him to the elderly person. They had an exchange of words, and then, he started looking at us. He went and stood near the body. He looked around. There was a stretcher with wheels. He went, brought it to the body, and he was standing, possibly waiting for someone of us to give a helping hand to pick that body up and put it on the stretcher. But no one moved. After a few minutes, he turned and went and came with another ward boy. Another ward boy, a boy who possibly had cleaned some of the body, packed it, dressed it, ready for cremation. In fact, these uneducated, illiterate boys were risking their life, dignifying death when all of us were worried about our life. They both picked up the body, put it on the stretcher, and wheeled it to the ambulance. The ambulance driver was waiting patiently, and this wait was going to continue. Because we left that place and went to the crematorium, there was a long line of bodies there, and the body lay in the ambulance. And the ambulance driver waited patiently for hours. This college dropout had not gone home for a week. Day and night, he ate, slept in the ambulance, ferrying patients from their house to the hospital, and the bodies from the hospital to the crematorium. What was he doing? He was dignifying commitment. And the body handler inside the crematorium was an altogether different story. The body handler in the crematorium was treating everybody with so much of care and respect. Some bodies had arrived at the crematorium with a fleet of expensive cars, and others had come with just an attendant, like an orphan. But for that body handler, each and every body was the same. He treated them with the dignity and respect they received on their last journey towards their maker. He was exhausted, overworked, underpaid. Society often sees him as a good-for-nothing drunkard. But here he was, burning, cremating, burying 30, 50, 70, maybe even 100 bodies, be it day or night. He seemed to be reminding me that both the king and the pawn go into the same box at the end of the chess game. As Thomas Gray had rightly penned, all paths of glory lead but to the grave. As I speak in front of you in this defining moment in the history of mankind, with the Damocles' sword of the pandemic hanging over us, the question, my dear friends, is not whether we adorn a white or blue collar. The question is, are we sincere in doing justice to this collar? We need to ask it. Are we doing justice to the collar that we wear, be it white or blue? I am reminded of an encyclical written by Pope John Paul II in 1981 on human work, phrased Laborem Exercens. It is a part of the larger body of Catholic social teaching, which traces its origin to Pope Leo XIII of 1891 encyclical Rerum Novarum. The gist of the message is that man elevates himself through work, dignifies himself with work. The question is not whether there is dignity in any work or not. The question is, have you done your work in such a way that you have elevated yourself? The way the nurse, the ward boy, the body handler are conducting themselves. Dignity encompasses the smallest of jobs and the most complex. Friends, with patients dying on the streets, gasping for breath, I'm not going to tell you that today feeding my family and getting them to sleep safely under a roof is unequivocally dignity, not just for me, but for all of us assembled here. At the risk of sounding cliche, let me ask this august gathering, if you were asked to give up one organ or a part of your body, you, like me, would be at a loss to decide which one you would sacrifice. Why? Because in our body, all parts are equally important. Every organ has its role, be it the beating heart or the breathing lungs. You take good care of all of them. But what about the not so pleasant things like the excretory organs? Should we treat them poorly? Be negligent of their well-being? Well, if you think you can, we know what happens. So we respect and take care of all our organs. Dignity of work is not a choice or a subject for debate, but a realization that the needle is indispensable as a sword, and one cannot do the job of the other when the situation warrants the need for it. You can't stitch a pair of trousers with a sword, nor as much as you can win a battle with the needle. God has created everything with a purpose. The work he or she is doing is God's work. Abraham Lincoln, the famous US president, commented that if God did not want us to work, he would not have given us hands. It's only through toil and sweat that we can get things done. We would have no food if the farmers did not work hard in the sun and shower. We would have no houses under our roof, or a roof over our head if the construction workers had not carried heavy loads to erect the building. Life would soon be relegated to the dictionary if these nurses, ward boys, body handlers did not do their work so diligently. The question is, on whom falls the responsibility to teach people that all work is dignified and deserves respect? Is it only on May Day that we should discuss about the dignity of work? Is it upon the intelligentsia to spread the message that work is dignity? My dear friends, it is the responsibility of every parent to introduce the concept of dignity of work in their wards. And how should they be doing this? Start by teaching our children that we should not feel ashamed to perform minor tasks. Helping a mother in the kitchen, dusting the house, buying groceries, helping your father by giving a spanner to him when he is repairing a motorcycle or a car or a cycle. All these are dignity of work. All these teach our wards dignity of work. Carrying the books for a teacher in the school, there is nothing indignity about it. Or helping your gardener plant a sapling in your garden, it is not below our dignity. We may have servants in our house, but lending us a helping hand to them also is not indignity. Trust me, God has given us an opportunity to contribute to this creative process with our work. Maybe that is the reason why Mahatma Gandhi has said, work is worship. There is no indignity in worship. Worship is the means and an end in itself. On this day, the 1st of May, meant for celebrating Labor Day, let us reaffirm our pledge to dignify every work for the simple reason that all work is God's work. Thank you for this opportunity, and may God bless us all and keep us safe from COVID. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, Arunji, for your
speechless. What to say after this? It was wonderful. Wonderful. Really, it was mind-blowing. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, dear audience and my respected friends, you all will agree with me that each and every word spoken by Mr. Arun was from the heart, and that has reached to our hearts. And we are still in the hangover of the words, unable to continue and unable to speak further what to say on this. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Arun. But it is my responsibility to move forward. Let me invite the next speaker for the day. Our next speaker is from Canada. Dr. Ibiga is research scientist, wealth management consultant, a philanthropist, an economist, and an entrepreneur residing in Sherbrooke, Quebec, Canada. Dr. Ibiga is hardworking and extremely resourceful. He is recognized for his positive leadership, commitment, and managerial skills. He uses his analytical skills, strength, and managerial capacity to leverage an organization's mission and vision to communicate effectively with all partners and the stakeholders. He is flexible, open-minded. He also holds a master's degree in plant protection and environmental biology from the University of Ibadan, Nigeria, and a bachelor's degree in agriculture from the University of Nigeria, Suka. He is married to Eveline and blessed with 4 children. So now we are going to listen to Dr. Ibiga's speech on the vision. Ladies and gentlemen, give me 2 minutes. Just I'm going to start his speech on vision.
To Ram for according me this wondrous opportunity to be with you this morning. It is a privilege and an honor to be with these wonderful people. May I seize this opportunity to wish your esteemed audience and millions of hard-working people all over the world a happy Labor Day. Thank you for your perseverance, for your hard work, and for your dedication to Dori, without which the world will not be the same. I would also like to highlight and thank those that have been in the forefront of the defense against global coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19. It has been a turbulent time for so many people and for so many families. We can't wait for this pandemic to go away. I want to seize this opportunity to also say my condolences to those that have lost families and friends in this pandemic. The theme of this symposium spells it out clearly. It says, dignity at work. These are the people who are passionate about what they do and put their lives in harm's way to save others. I applaud your effort and congratulate you for your devotion to Dori. I have been asked this morning to speak about vision. And I want to start with this. The Holy Scripture says, where there is no vision, the people perish. In other words, without vision, you may never attain your optimal potential. Vision is defined as the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination and wisdom. For example, how many times have you gone to the shopping mall and you see an equipment on the shelf that was your idea? Yes, it was your idea, but you never took action. But vision will lift you up. Vision will energize you. Vision will motivate you. Vision will catapult you to the next level. Vision provides a master plan for decision making. Without vision, you may ultimately crumble. And this morning, I want to share with you 9 principles about vision in life. The very first one, if you have your pens and paper ready, the first one is write down your vision. If you cannot write it on your jotter, write it on the wall. Whether it is Warren Buffett or Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates or Richard Branson, they all wrote down their vision. So write down your vision. The second aspect is to take action. We always say that procrastination is the killer of time. The currency of destiny is time. Do not be afraid. Just try it. Bring it to fruition. It's absolutely important that you bring your vision to fruition. The third principle we're going to share is have faith. An American footballer by name Ronnie Lott once said, if you can't believe it, the mind can never achieve it. There is a thin line between obsession and a dream, but we always ask ourselves that question, what are dreams for, if not to come true? Listen, if you don't stand for something, you will definitely fall for everything. You have to have faith. Number 4, be prepared. Look for a plan B or an escape route. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Number 5, we learn. Learning is a continuous process. Whether it concerns our businesses, our marriages, our families, our communities, we keep on learning. It is never too late to learn. Take courses, acquire new skills and certificates. Most importantly, get out of your comfort zone. Invest in knowledge. It is a fundamental key to success. Number 6, results. Results are the rewards of hard work. Very gratifying. Whatever result I get is an outcome. Whether it is negative or positive, I can always improve on it. And Carl Lewis once said, it is about the journey, not the outcome. So for me, what is important is finishing strong. Number 7, innovation and creativity. Look beyond yourself. Get out of the box. Go skiing. Ride a bike. Try something new. Don't just sit in one place. Try something new. Number 8, new opportunities. Ideas rule the world, not money. Great doors that depend on small keys to open them. So get new ideas. We say in every chaos lies opportunities. Look for the opportunities in every situation, because at the end of the tunnel, there is light. Number 9, never give up. Never give up. We cannot allow fear to dominate our vision for the future. We need to invest in others and pursue whatever helps them to flourish. There is a genuine transformation when we allow others to see through the window of our experiences. And only then can our successes and our failures become a yardstick and a beacon of hope for the future generations. Because real happiness is derived from helping each other. I want to thank you. That's exactly what we're doing at Kibos International Health Foundation. So please, thank you. And once more, I want to wish you a happy Labor Day. Thank you. God bless you. Halime Sadia and Dr. Ram.
So ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Dr. Ibiga, because he was not able to join us at this moment. It is 12 o'clock night there in Canada. So he has sent his recorded message, the 9 golden rules of accomplishing our vision. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And now we'll move further to our next speaker. And our next speaker is Dr. B. Ramanathan. Ladies and gentlemen, what to say about Dr. Ram, because most of you are already aware of Dr. Ram. That Dr. Ram is the founder and managing director of ACE International Singapore, and he has been proudly providing high quality products and services with global perspective, strategies and plannings that differentiated us from other business, and that is the ability to truly commit and connect with the customers. The founder, Dr. B. Ramanathan, MSc, MPhil, PDCR. Oh my God, there are so many degrees. So Dr. Ramanathan is fully dedicated through his platform ACE International to make the people realize their own potential, not only individuals, but the institutions, companies, and the business ventures. He is always there to help the startups, and I welcome wholeheartedly Dr. Ram to share his vast experiences with us. Dr. Ram, over to you.
Good morning, all. Thank you, Dr. Halima, for making us to join this wonderful, memorable occasion, International Workers' Day 2021. It's really very much thankful for the people who are working hard to build the country as well as the world into get more progress in its own way. I wish to condolence my deep-hearted things for the people who are victimized for the COVID-19 for the last year. The situation is very worse, but we can able to contribute better according to the commitment and the foreseeing with the risks and prepare some control measures. So today is the day we need to worship and we need to thank for the people who are supporting the world to progress on its own way. I wish to thank Mr. Arunji, who has started with the dignity of work. It is very, very important for each and everyone to have some thought process in that. And Dr. Aloysius from Canada, who is the Vice President for Kibos International Health Foundation, and he has agreed to come and deliver the eminent speech. I have to thank for his visionary speech. Very much thankful for that. So I would like to start from my slides because the picture can give you more understanding than my speech. So the way the world is now progressing and moving forward for the people who want to achieve the great things. Every day we are expecting for us, how do we able to get through with these kind of things and making ourselves for the great day for the people who wanted to aspirate well and accomplish well. There are a lot of opportunities available with us. There are a lot of challenges also coming to hit on our ways. Taking the ownership responsibilities. There are many people who are not knowing about that, but few people who knows about that are successful in their life because we are having the pathways very confused. It is diverging. It is having some kind of conflicts with the surrounding people or surrounding situations like COVID-19 also making the same way for many governments who cannot able to execute good governance to safeguard their people. But still they are working together with the right people who can able to help them to come out from the problem. So the taking the ownership responsibility, just I want to cover a little bit for your better understanding and practice. Myself, Dr. B. Ramanathan, I am the founder and managing director of ACE International Private Limited. ACE defines Aspire Community Excellence. And international, we are globalized personalities. We are looking for the globalized environment to do the right thing for right people. There is a funny way. I just want to start. The reason I never made buckets of money for the company because nobody ever gave me a bucket. These are the scenario we could see. There are people who are complaining about the situation. They don't have the proper accomplishments or proper environment or proper guidelines. So these are all the people being along with us. And the leadership experience I have because I have 13 people who are following me on Twitter. There are many people, they have thousands of people they are following in the social media or any other manner. But we need to think about that. How do we able to engage them or eliminate them from our circle? That's the important thing. We have to go with the right people in the right condition that is making us to progress well. Taking the ownership is very simple. You have to build your own kind of ownership mentality with the trust, strong belief, and confidence that you are making on the people who want to support you in all your endeavors, and making the delivery in the right time for the right conditions. Because without that, you cannot able to eliminate anything for the people who want to procure from you in the condition of need. We have to own certain things. These are all the jargons about the people who wants to think. How do they able to strategize their life policies or action plans or goal sets to design, or accountability? How do they able to accomplish the contributions for making the successful life? We have to foresee our results, but we need to make a better plan and procuring all the values which are making us to progress well. And we have to monitor for the conditions. And if any changes or any requirements, we must need to endorse at the right time or the periodical manner. How do we take the ownership? It starts from us. It starts with you. So we must need to admire the values. How do we these kind of capacity we can able to build for the people about the conditions, the risks or the control measures which are formulating the teamwork to adapt well and achieve well. That is the way we have to grow further and making the progress into the successful scenario. We need to find out some right partners, right collaborators. That is also a kind of strategical point of view. We must need to endorse our action plans the correct way, which is going to support us for achieving the great thing. What are the benefits when you are talking about the conditions of taking ownership? Your employees and colleagues are very happy, and they will support you for all your endeavors, how to achieve the great thing. If you are having the passion, your employees will be very loyal to you. So taking your ownership, making the people follow you on everyday basis, the customers also feeling very happy when you are having the strong personality of the team which are working for you. You can communicate your better ideas or any policies in a right point of view, that is making the people to understand they are believing on the statement or they are believing on your tips and advice. That is the way you have to make the world that is more trustful for each and everyone surrounding you. The team success is nothing but it is taking an ownership attitude. When you are taking your ownership, that is the role and response, commitments and contributions, definitely it will support you to lead further and further. Why is life doing this kind of way to me? Because I am getting always failure. How do we define if you are having the failure when encompassed for you? But there are people who are telling, I'm 100% responsible for my state, for my contributions, for my commitments, for my practice. So that is the way taking the personal responsibility may transform the person towards success. There are several ways if you are taking your responsibility for your life. You must need to own your thoughts, feelings, and communications, or words and actions, the practice. Stop blaming and complaining about others. That is a way of positive mindset, positive attitude we need to develop on our own. Refuse to take anything personal. That is very, very important. If you are taking into personal, you may end up with failures because you cannot come out with your bad thinking or some kind of negative emotions. Live in the present moment. That is the price for us. If you don't come out from the past or dreaming for the future, but not looking into the present, you are not successful and you are not going to achieve the great thing. So the presence is the present. Use the power of intention, because the power, the inner belief, the self-esteem, self-motivated performance, self-confident, that is all important to gear up the power source for each and everyone. Make yourself balanced, feel calm and confident on the happenings. Look for the good people surrounding in your place. That is the good attitude to develop the responsibilities. I just want to mention few roles, the general manager or any other people, for your better understanding. General manager responsibilities are sandwich kind of thing. They have to answer for the superior in the boardroom, and they have to execute the work from the underlying people, the executive people or administrative people or technical teams. So they have to oversee the regular operations. They have to commit themselves to plan for certain strategy which are going to influence in the team, and they have to pursue the target oriented goals to achieve every day. These are all the commitments and accomplishments from the manager. When the supervisor responsibility is still far risky than the manager, because they have to deal with the execution team. They have to responsible for the workflow, management of the issues, management of the operational things, arranging the thing, the materials or any project oriented timeline. They have to monitor and they have to engage it in the proper way. If they don't comply to the roles and responsibilities, the works may not get progress. So we need to endorse the admiration for the community who are working in the real-time scenario. Leading the organization is the biggest task as of now, because there are so many competitions, so many ways the people are expecting. How do they able to uplift the chance for leading the organization into the next level or upscaling the organization into the next level? When we start from the self leadership and guiding the team for the betterment, or leading with the other stakeholders who are supporting in different sections or sectors, and how do you able to engage the people for your company, that is the managerial capacity and the functions in the boardroom or decision making or any kind of investment forum who are supporting for the organization. That is the way we have to tailor make for the organization to lead further in the society. When compared to the management, the managing people with the leadership quality or leadership team, there are several ways the roles and response are different. Leaders are setting the goals and vision, as Dr. Aloysius mentioned correctly. They have to create more ideas, valuable ideas for the team, valuable ideas for the group, and they have to look for the futuristic aspects. They have to leverage all the culture and building the team or procuring the source and resource in the right manner for the organization to scale up further and further far beyond. But the managers who follow the vision, who execute the conditions as of now, and they have to make the confirmation whether the things are moving correct. Is there any adequate response or adequate changes required? They have to report for both the teams from the ground level to the boardroom level. That is the way they are working in a sandwich manner. They have to ensure the success, whether the progress is going on in the right way. The workforce are committing and contributing with the condition of the managerial capacity who are managing the team. So that is the endorsement for the good culture. They are vouching for that. When you are carrying out your task, as of now, it is the multiple task oriented conditions, because one single person cannot commit to do a single work. They have to engage different kind of way, in personal way as well as the workforce or workplace capacity. So we need to think the time management is very essential for doing the great work. You have to ensure your tasks are getting completed on the right time. You have to prepare your to-do list on everyday basis. You have to prioritize your work. That is giving more success for many people. You have to think for the management on your project commitment or contributions well in advance. The plans and goals are setting earlier is very, very useful for you, and you can achieve the great thing on your way. When you are understanding about your behaviors, the task completing competency skills you have to develop. If you don't develop these kind of behaviors, you cannot able to finish your task in the right time. So the task recognition and task completions are the process. When you are progressing the right way, you will be happy and you can make the surrounding also happy. That is the ensurement you must need to endorse for your commitments and the contributions when you are facing any task to complete in order. Just for the closing closing things, global leadership is also very demandable and very much required as of now because the COVID-19 had changed a lot from the normal life towards the risky life. So we need to grow our circle with the B. We means our contributions, our commitments, our betterments. So today, the day, International Workers' Day, make us to come in contact and in making the communications through this forum. We have to prepare ourselves for leading strategic aspects of the position, managing the working with others to get the positive results or expected results, carrying out the task, that is the doing kind of way. When you are seeing the differences in the surrounding, you have to prepare your cultural activity, which are going to support a lot. Closing the gap, when you are finding the gap in between your task, you have to work on that, how to close it. If you are not able to do that, you have to procure the help from surrounding people. Opening the system, expand the ownership kind of mentality, that is developing the futuristic way, how to lead further. Preserving the balance. Work-life balance are very, very important. If you adapt and add value for your performance value, then you can create more achievements or get greater heights. That is the way you have to value your time and value your commitments and contributions. Establishing your own solutions, that is very important. When you are having the influencing kind of attitude, you can able to break up the boundaries and you can able to collaborate with many people with the problem solving solutions which are helpful for the team to leverage further. So with these words, I just want to conclude that taking ownership and responsibility is equal to the business excellence. It is not only for the organization, also for your personal business expectations. So when you are doing the right strategies and the right people, right team on right time, you will achieve a greater and your progress will be very much appreciable with other people. So the business excellence would be achieving the great thing for you and you can able to engage your futuristic life very successful. Just I want to mention, we start from a scratch about the International Workers Day 2021 with providing some kind of award and a recognition for the people who have contributed well for the community and the society through their extraordinary services. So we want to appreciate to them to recognize for their commitments and contributions should be recognized with these kind of forums, Global Kantar Award 2021. And I have to thank the supporting team from Kibos International Health Foundation and the Guild of International Speakers and Trainers, Singapore, and the organizing group, EduFarm International Academy, along with YES International Private Limited Singapore, and the YouTube channel JAHAN-E. Thank you so much for your excellent work and response to attend this program. I wish to thank all the dignitaries who have come forward for applying the award and also taking the responsibility to deliver a fantastic talk today. Thank you so much. Over to Dr. Halima.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. It was fabulous presentation, and especially I am in love with your PPTs. These are so beautiful, so good. I can't resist myself. I wish that if I could prepare such type of beautiful PPTs someday with full of information and with full of suggestions and advices to be successful in life. Thank you very much. So now, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Ram.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all are enjoying the program. It's now Almost 1 hour we have spent here, and we have gained a lot with 3 eminent speakers. Of course, fourth is going to be there with you all, but don't expect that I'm going to be so logical and so informative and so perfect as my previous speakers, but of course.
I will introduce you. Okay.
Yes, as you wish.
Okay. Good morning, all. It's my great pleasure and honor to introduce Dr. Halima. She's the lady having more enthusiasm on education, and she is currently serving as the director for EduFarm International Academy, and she is having more interest for and passions for the students. She served as the deputy director for Delhi Waqf Board, and she is also establishing the schools for running greatly to serve the people, and she is the founding principal of Delhi Public School in UAE, and she had committed a lot of activities and creating a lot of values for the students over there. And she holds the PhD in philosophy from Ahmedabad University, New Delhi. She is having another educational degree from Delhi University. Sadia is also the chairperson of SAET, a trust committed to the education and welfare activities for the community who want to uplift their life into the next level. So there are a lot of values and credentials she has. Due to time restrictions, I just wanted to mention few things for the people who want to support for the needy things for the people as of now. Over to Dr. Halima to provide you a valuable talk today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. It was really wonderful to listen from your mouth, my appreciation. Although I am a learner, that is my introduction from my side. And today I'm going to speak about the golden cage. I am in the golden cage. You are in the golden cage. And I believe that everybody is in the golden cage. And on this day, when we are celebrating the International Workers' Day, we have to try to break this golden cage, or how to avoid this golden cage. See, this is me. I'm in the golden cage because I joined a job, and my owner, the one, my employer, loves me very much, and he has given me the responsibility that I can do very quickly. It's on my tips. And I am now on the automation mode, and I can do the things without putting in much efforts, and I'm drawing handsome salary. But now, after that, what else? Because the workplace, the owner, the employer, the colleagues, and everybody is so comfortable with me. I'm so friendly with everyone that after this, there is nothing left for me. Then now I'm thinking that, oh, it is so boring, early morning doing the same job without any efforts, without any challenge. So I'm feeling bored. Then what to do? When I'm looking out, I see that the world outside my company, outside my institution, the world is entirely changed. So now thought of change is terrifying for me. So now there is no other option except that I have to be in the golden cage, drawing the salary, having the money at the end of the month, and then being on the automation mode and doing the same task without any pleasure. Although Aristotle has said that pleasure in job puts perfection in the work. So naturally, when there is no pleasure in the job, there is no perfection in the work. So this is me, my story. Now coming to my friend Sana's story. Sana is a businesswoman. She has done fashion designing, and she has started making beautiful dresses, and she got clients, few schools as clients, and she delivers the school uniforms to them. And there are two management who are very happy with Sana's work, and they have given the responsibility of providing the uniform for their 6 schools in all 10,000 students, and she is so happy. But suddenly what happened? Suddenly the owner of the school, the great philanthropist, he passed away. And his sons thought that now school is no more beneficial business. So let's think of something else instead of having the schools. Let us have some multiplex, let us have some commercial buildings, let us have something else. Now Sana is thinking where to go, whom to supply, how to supply. So Sana is again in the golden cage. And my friend's Rahul's story is even more interesting. Rahul was working in Bangalore in one of the IT company, and he was so happily doing there. He was very talented, and his IT skills were fantastic. That's why one day the employer said that I want to send one of you to Canada. And Rahul was the first one to raise the hand because Canada was his dream destination. And he thought that I will go to Canada and I'll earn handsome salary and I am going to have all the luxuries of life. And when he went to Canada, what happened? There was a time difference in Canada and India. He was away from from all the colleagues. He was away from all the main office, and then he was not updated because because of the time zone difference. Hardly he used to get time to speak to the heads and the bosses. So now he started thinking, oh my God, और तो मुझको मिला क्या मेरी मेहनत का सिला, और तो मुझको मिला क्या मेरी मेहनत का सिला, चंद सिक्के हैं मेरे हाथ में छालों की तरह. So he has, by the end of the month, he has a few pennies in the hand, like the salary in the hand, but there is no satisfaction, there is no innovation, there is no creativity because he is aloof there, he is alone there, the entire team is somewhere else. So again, he is in the cage. Now what to do? How to break the cage? How to certify his creativity, his innovation, in which he is perfect. So my dear friends, on this Workers' Day, I would like to advise myself and at the same time advise my friends 4 advices through ABCD, because my favorite personality, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, I always love him. I love his quotes. I love his thoughts, and I love whatever he has said. So he has said that love your job, but don't love your company, because you may not know when your company stops loving you. So this is for all. This is for my friends, those who always love the people, love the company, love the place, and they try to make happy everyone. And then by making them happy, they always try to sustain their job over there. So please avoid this. Avoid this situation, avoid this habit. Instead of, let's be self-aware of our strengths and weaknesses, and let's be aware about the market, that what is going on in the market, what is my worth in the market. If I move out, then how much I am going to get, what skills I acquire, what skills I have in me, and how much my skills are going to pay me back. And then we have to assess the situations regularly. We should not be fooled by the company. We should not be fooled by the employer by giving us pennies and then making us stagnated, making us like there is no innovation, there is no creativity in us. And then customer and product based diversification is very important. Like for my friend Sana, I would advise that she would have not dependent only on one school or one management or one client. She should have always customer and product diversifies. And then the last one is that we should always have the habit of appearing for the interview. Although we are very happy in our company, although we are doing good in our present with our present employer, but it's important to appear for the interviews just to gain and gauge the market, and just to gauge myself, just to gauge our abilities and our skills, whether we are up to the mark. I know one of my friend who was working in the company for last 35 years, and the company was believing no digital, and they were doing everything in the hard copy. They were doing everything in the like traditional way. And suddenly one day the employer said that, okay, now you know no more in my company. Then what the person has to, the person has not acquired any digital knowledge. The person has not acquired any technological knowledge. And when he goes to the market, now the entire market is transformed. Now everywhere digital literacy and awareness and empowerment is required. So in this case, on this Workers' Day, my advice to all my friends, those who are working for others or those who are working for themselves, that be a smart worker and always try to focus on your skills. Always try to enhance your skills and always acquire as much skills as possible, because there is always place vacant on the top. If you want to go on the top, nobody is going to stop you. So with these few golden advices, I'll say thank you very much for patient listening. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care and God bless you.
It is very wonderful talk about the golden cage, how the people can able to use the better skills to come out from the risk or the challenges, making the opportunity to grow further and succeed. Thank you so much, Dr. Halima Sadia, for your wonderful tips and the sharings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. And now we are going to move towards our one of the fantastic panel discussion, because we have 4 different personalities from different walks of life. We have from the army background, we have from the medicine background, we have from the social work background, and we have from the legal background. So these 4 are going to make a perfect panel. So let me have the honor of inviting Lieutenant General Anil Malik ji. Lieutenant General Anil Malik ji has more than 4 decades of experience. And he has served in the Indian Army for 38 years. And during his service, he held important command, instructionals, and staff assignments in peace and operational areas. He has over 5 years of corporate experience with one of India's leading infrastructure development company. So Lieutenant General Anil Malik ji has recently taken up the role of motivational speaker, and he is sharing his life experiences. Now his mission is on shaping the future with a focus on the youth, the next generation of leaders to face the challenges of real world. So Lieutenant General Anil Malik ji is going to be the moderator for this panel discussion. And we have Dr. Mahesh Abhyankar. By profession, Mahesh ji is a doctor, but he is management and a strategy expert as well, and design thinker. He is a renowned speaker for over 1,000 medical talks involved in medical research and publication. And he is the author of the book Emo Zeal. And believe me, I have read this book. It's fantastic to read if you really want to see that how people have felt during this COVID era. Then we have Firdaus Wani, who is a lawyer by profession. And then we have Ms. Zoena, who is a teacher and a social worker. So thank you very much. Now over to you.
Maybe you can mention about Vimala. She could not able to make it possible due to the COVID situation. Thank you.
Yes, Mrs. Vimala is a renowned social worker, and she was supposed to be here as one of the panelists, but today she couldn't make it because she and her daughter both are COVID positive. Let's pray for their speedy recovery.
Thank you.
So give me a second so that I can bring all 4 of you here. So now we have Anil Malik ji, we have Zoena, and we have Mahesh Abhyankar ji. Now let me check whether we have Firdaus here, because Firdaus is also positive with corona. I think I couldn't find Firdaus here. So let's carry on with the 3 panelists. Yes, Anil Malik ji, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Halima. Good morning, fellow panelists. Miracle is not that we are able to do the work. Miracle is that we are happy to do the work. These words of Mother Teresa actually put across my thoughts on what work, labor actually embraces. Having been in uniform for 38 years, and I find two more of my colleagues, AVM Shafi and Kamal Mehta, here this morning. So I want to initially, before I get the panelists to give us their viewpoints, honor lies in honest toil. I think this is the greatest honor anybody can do, is to be able to do something with passion, evolve. There is no differentiation between whether you are doing a labor's job or are you doing a job as a CEO or a chairman of a company. Work is religion, work is worship. We learned that in school, work is worship. And I think it's been followed. In the armed forces, one of the first things that we learned was that you should be able to do the job of every employee who's going to work as part of your team. Whether it was a tank driver, whether it was a carpenter, whether it was an electrician. So as a young officer, when I joined a particular unit, I had to go through all those spaces. I learned each one of them. I learned how to drive the tank. I learned how to repair the tank. I learned how to fire the gun. I learned how to operate the radio. What is the purpose? The purpose was twofold. Not that I became a better driver, tank driver, or that I became a better radio communicator, but it was to understand the effort that goes into it and what that effort really implies. Now, only when I understand the effort that goes into a job, will I be able to appreciate when a job is well done. Right. So unless you learn how to appreciate a job which is well done, you'll never make great teams. This most of the time becomes a failing. We want our managers, our team people to perform, produce results, because my concern is the bottom line. Right. But I forget the effort that goes into it. The day we learn the effort that goes into it, we will learn to appreciate, and you will find the change that happens in any organization. Because you will appreciate the work done. You will thank the person who's done the work. You will make him understand that, yes, you are important to us. You are important to this organization. And see the wonders that person will produce at the end of it. So while this was just to give you a little introduction on my thought process, I'll now request Dr. Mahesh Abhyankar to share his views on this great topic, honor lies in honest toil.
Yeah, I think taking the lead for what point you have made is that every work has got a great value, because in our healthcare also, when we talk about patient care, it's the doctor's role, it's the nurse's role, it's the attendant role, a family member's role, technician role. So if the patient has to have got quality health care, each and every person is going to play a very, very vital role. Right. So I remember that there was one strike by the doctors. At that time, the hospital was closed. Similarly, there was a strike by nurses. Also, the hospital was closed, because it is very important is that every component of the team is going to create a very important role. Now, obviously, the word doctor adds a great value to the individual, right? Because we have got a great passion for learning, and as well as we learn from each and every patient which comes to us. And the whole goal of ours is towards patient-centered care. And now I think during this COVID lockdown, when the abodes of God had closed doors, at that time everybody realized that the God himself appeared and dressed in white to save the mankind. So the reason is that there is a human element, that we touch human beings, not the instruments. And when you touch human being, we have to do a physical care as well as mental care. We have to slightly sometimes touch upon spiritually also, so that the growth takes place. So it is very critical, and we are almost honest, means we have to be honest for each and every patient. Unless and until patient gets out ICU, I still remember that when I used to work in the intensive care unit settings, we never see that when my reliever is going to come. If my duty is between 7 to 3 and the 3 o'clock the new intensives will join, I never look at the time because the patient care is important. And during one particular Mumbai rain lockdown, I was waiting for the reliever for 32 hours because there was tremendous rains. All these railways as well as buses, everybody was closed. So I worked from 7 to 3, then again I worked from 3 to 11, then again I worked from 11 to 7, again I worked from 7 to 3, and ultimately at 5 o'clock, the reliever came. So that is a dedication what the medical profession leads into. Because once the patient comes from the ICU to the wards and he goes back home, the pleasure what we get, that pleasure has got, there is no comparison of what output of the work you are going to get. So I think that these are the honest work. I think because the profession is only like that, right? Yeah, definitely everybody can earn money. There is no doubt about that. And this during hookah times now, currently we realize that the healthcare professionals are heroes. But according to me, they were heroes for years together. For each and every, whether the patient has got fever or whether the patient has got heart failure or the patient has got COVID-19 and pneumonia, I think the doctors are going to play a very vital role. And they will be a part of society for making the society physically fit, emotionally fit, and I think intellectually as well as spiritually fit. So the wellness component is very, very, very critical. Yeah, thank you.
Well, Dr. Abhyankar, it was a very profound thought process put across, and your contributions as the medical fraternity are, like you said, it's not today only which is important. It's always been there. You've helped lives, you've saved lives. We all depend on you. It's just that we are great people, we forget so easily. It's only in the time of crisis we remember. God also is remembered only in the time of crisis. So there's nothing there. So may I now invite advocate for those to share her views.
Actually, she is down with corona, so she couldn't make it. She was there in the beginning, but
All
now
right.
she
So we have now Fatima. I think she's there with us, and it'll be nice if we have your views.
Thank you very much, General Ali Malik. Right. So to be in such a platform, a powerful platform, and a powerful panel as all of you. So as a teacher and as a social worker, as a teacher, everybody thinks that, okay, our time schedule is only from, half a day, they have their day off and things like that. Well, nobody, only half the percentage of people see what lies beneath the iceberg. Well, that being said, the planning and definitely this pandemic situation has increased the work and a lot of new skills we had to bring into ourselves, update and upgrade as always. And this time it was with a great acceleration, I would say. And as a social worker, I would like to share from my experience that when I started my team, I had a big team in the sense around 11 people who were mainly included in it as and when we started. So the fun, the hustle and bustle. But when it comes to the the downside where we face the problems and things, people started falling off, shedding one by one, teaming separate, like they had their own ways. We departed, and finally we had about a handful, 3 or 4 in our team. This proves that not everybody is cut out or meant to become one in one profession. Like to become a social worker, you need to be having those attributes. To become a teacher, you need to be having those attributes. Like at the opening speech, somebody has mentioned you cannot use a sword to sew a clothing. So honor lies in honest toilets. Grover Cleveland. a great man of honor himself. As human beings, we have the tendency to look up to someone, to get inspired. We seek acceptance, approval, motivation, appreciation, and acknowledgement from certain people who inspire us, people who we consider to be honest to themselves, to the people around them, and also to their profession. Are we being honest about our profession, to our employer, to ourselves? The main reason could be that we are not following the career we are passionate about. Instead, we are stuck in the stigma created by a society that we must become a doctor or an engineer only. Sorry, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but my intention is to make us ponder on why are we stagnant in our careers? Why are we unable to grow beyond where we are now? Well, maybe we should ask ourselves the question, are we following the career which we are passionate about? Success can come only when you have the drive to it. Honesty towards the profession becomes a virtue and radiates as you engage in your career only if you can perform with great interest. Such people, when they are in the right profession, they shine like the brightest star, regardless of looking down on any profession, as long as the earning is pure and clean. Today, few people have established success and are being recognized and honored. I'm blessed to be witnessing this eventful moment with all of you. Thank you very much, Ma'am Halima and Dr. Ram, for this priceless initiation and wonderful opportunities you provide to the people around you. Your services travel beyond the boundaries of India and now reaching around the globe. Your passion radiates in every word you speak and every opportunity or platform you create for a growing generation like us. Just want to leave you all with something to ponder. Your house is the dream of every homeless. Your smile is the dream of every depressed. Your health is a dream of the ill. Your terrible job is the dream of the unemployed. Yes, these are the tough times to many due to the pandemic conditions. Just don't let difficult times make you forget the blessings you have in your hand. Let us all understand that honor lies in honest toil. Thank you once again for the platform. Over to you, Ma'am Halima.
Thank you very much. I think that was a very interesting thought process put across. As teachers, social workers, you have contributed so much to society and teachers' role is something which all of us remember our first teachers, our teachers in school, people who brought us up and given us that platform. I only have one observation to make, right? You very rightfully said that you achieve greatest success and you're most passionate when you're in the job that you love doing. Absolutely important, but sometimes we may not have that choice, Sometimes maybe too late for us to realize that we may not be in the correct job, and you may not have an option of shifting jobs. But then you have to make the best and bring in that passion into the job that you are with. Okay, and I'm sure if you bring in that passion, you'll find that you'll change the complexion, and even this job will become love and pleasure. Thank you very much, Dr. Abhyankar. I'm sorry we missed out on two very important people today, but we look forward to being with them again. Thank you, Dr. Fatima, for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Lieutenant General Anil Malik ji. Thank you, Dr. Mahesh Abhyankar ji. And thank you, Fatima Zoena, for your emotional speech. And thank you for taking out the time and then sharing your valuable thoughts. Thank you very much, everyone. And now we have a surprise for all of us. And please be ready for the surprise. What is the surprise? Let me show you. Hello, Gurpreet. Hello, Gurpreet. Hello, Gurpreet.
Hello.
Hello, this is
Hi.
your friend Sarah. How
Hi,
are you?
Sarah. Yeah, I am good, Sarah. How about you?
Sarah, it seems that you forgot me.
No, it's not like that. How can I forget you? Yeah, nowadays I'm little busy with my work. I am doing some film. I'm doing film course.
You are making film and you didn't tell me. I wanted to participate in the film. You know, I wanted to be an actor. It was my dream.
Oh, so sweet, dear. But it is not a film actually. I am not making any film. I have enrolled myself with the film course. It is an educational leadership course, which I am enjoying a lot nowadays. So I am busy with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is a course. So please tell me something more about course.
Yes, of course. And this course is towards to leadership in education line. If you want to upgrade yourself, you want to learn something new towards to education, we have a lot of people which I want to call their names. Dr. Halima Sadia, Dr. P. Ramanathan sir. They are giving us a knowledge of how we can share our how we can judge the children's, how we can check the level of the children's, and how we can put ourselves towards to leadership in the education. If you want to achieve a goals, like if you are a teacher and you want to become a leader.
Oh, Ranedo, now I got it, that it is a boring lecture that Dr.
No, it is not like that. It is not like that. No. You cannot say it's a boring lecture. Once you will enroll, then only you will get to know about you will get a discussion panels, live sessions, you will get, and the moreover, the opportunity. These peoples are they are just a magic peoples. They are forcing you to do something new. Like I was feared to write something. So they have given me an opportunity to write something towards to education, like something chapter I can write, and maybe in future that story will come and you will see my name in the book. So this is what I got, and I am upgrading myself. I am very confident. Look at me. Once you will come to my home, you can see the changes in me, how boldly I am talking about all these things.
So I'm also very eager now to do that course. How to enroll myself there?
Yes, if you want to enroll yourself, so well, I will give all the details. I will send the brochure to you, and I will give the details to the main person, Dr. Halima. She will give you all the details information before enrolling the course. So whatever your doubts will be there, you can first ask, then you can enroll, and I am giving you the assurity that you will definitely enroll, and not even one. You will connect with her in future as well, every time, everywhere. This is the motivation which I got from her.
Okay, thank you, Gurpreet. अब मैं रखती हूँ, जाती हूँ enroll कराने के लिए.
Sure, dear, sure, definitely. I will send you all the details. Thank you, dear. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Gurpreet Kaur.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the end of our program. Now only 2 segments are left. One is awarding the influencer, and the second is the students' performances. So before we go for these 2 segments, may I give the opportunity to my all the friends who are here, if they want to express anything, if they have any questions, any queries. So Colonel Aditya ji is here, and Anil Goswami ji is, my friend Reena is here, all others are here. If you have to do something, we can give 2 minutes time for this.
You can finish the award ceremony, then we can speak. Is it okay?
Okay, fine. Yeah. So after the award ceremony, we are going to have this opportunity.
Thank you.
The award ceremony has 2 aspects. Once I am going to announce the names of all the awardees, And second, Dr. Ram is going to give them the certification, like certifying their awards. So this is the first part where I'm going to announce the names of the awardees with lots of congratulations to them. So ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor for me and a privilege to announce the names of awardees, those who have made a difference in their society, in their community. And let me congratulate Dr. Venkat Kumarasen, who is the author, father of your team, and he is the business self-help, and he belongs to India. Congratulations, Dr. Venkat. Next, we have Dr. Kabli B. Subramanian, who is the assistant professor, Arab Open University, Oman. Congratulations, and I have got the opportunity to meet him yesterday on Zoom, and he is a fabulous personality with lots of dreams and ambitions of life. Next, we have Colonel Aditya Singalji, who is the life coach and career mentor. After having successful career in Army, now Colonel Aditya ji has transformed himself into the life coach and career mentor, and he is passionate about this transformation. Congratulations, Colonel Aditya ji. Next, we have Station D. Taisong, who is the associate professor, belongs to India. Congratulations, Mr. Station D. Taisong from Shillong. Next, we have Mr. Muhammad Sharif, who is a teacher and deputy dean, ACS, Singapore. Congratulations, Mr. Muhammad Sharif. We have Mr. Arun Sharma, who is the director of EDGEY's Training Singapore. Congratulations, Mr. Arun Sharma. And I have got the opportunity to listen to some of his speeches. Those are marvelous. Congratulations, Fatima Zoena Mohammed, who is an educator and a social worker, belongs to UAE. Congratulations, Zoena. Next, we have Miss Kalewani Ilango, who is an educator with MOE, Singapore. Congratulations, a passionate educator, of course. We have Miss Nishi Sharma, who is a teacher, and at the same time, she is a learner as well. And she is very passionate about the students, a very cheerful teacher. Congratulations, Nishi Sharma. We have Vijay Lakshmi, who is the teacher, master and student care, and she is a resident of Singapore. Congratulations, Miss Vijay Lakshmi. Next, we have Mrs. Reena Singh, a principal and a trainer, the Cuddle House, Faridabad, India. And this is not her introduction. She is beyond this. She is a passionate trainer. She is a very loving and caring person who is always ready to extend the hand of mentorship to anyone whosoever wants help. And she is one of the contributor and the resource person in our program film. Congratulations, Mrs. Reena Singh. We have Miss Veena Bijoy, who is an educator of EYFS, and she is a resident of UAE, a very passionate and dedicated teacher and very keen learner. Congratulations, Veena Bijoy. Next, we have Ms. Hajra Kamal, who is an educationist and an expert of kindergarten education. She is the resident of UAE. Congratulations, Hajra Kamal. Congratulations to R. Tiruchilvi, who is assistant professor and admission advisor, Department of Bioengineering, and she is from Chennai, India. Congratulations, and you are such a learned lady. We are honored by honoring you the award. Next, we have Dr. Jayanti Chinnappa, who is the director of Spinom Human Excellence Private Limited, Singapore. Congratulations, ma'am, and really it's a privilege to present any award to you. It's privilege for ACE and EduFam. Thank you very much. And now you all enjoy the colors of life, and winning is the most attractive color of life. Any awards give us happiness, joy, and pleasure and satisfaction. Now over to you, Dr. Ram. I request you to kindly reaffirm these awards by presenting them the certificates.
Thank you so much. It is great pleasure and honor to recognize the persons who are contributing the value addition, value creation for our community and society. Just for confirming the certification of the award, I wish to congratulate Dr. Venkat Kumaresan, is the author, father of your team. It's a top-selling book in Amazon. I would like to congratulate his service for the people. As my talk also I mentioned, building the team, building the leading person, all together, the taking ownership and responsibility. He has narrated very nicely in his book. And next to Professor Kabali P. Subramanian from Arab Open University, Oman. He is also having a vision to construct the community for the ecosystem in business as well as social context. And he is having the visionary for strategy formulations. It's very, very important because the ideas, the theories, the concepts are the baseline for building a strong community, a strong nation. So I congratulate Professor Kabali P. Subramanian for this Global Kantar Award. Thank you so much for your
Dr.
Yes.
Ram, let us give them 5 minutes as we promised them to give 5 minutes to speak.
Yeah,
So
maybe
let us
we can
give
start
their
from
own.
Venkat first, then
Yeah.
later to Professor Kabali. Yeah, please go back. One second. So, Dr. Venkat, can you mention something about your response for this award? Dr. Venkat, are you there? Okay, let me move to the next. Dr. Venkat, are you there?
His camera is off. Now let's move to Dr. Kapil.
Yeah, Professor Kabali. Sir, over to you. You can spotlight.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It's really an honor and pleasure to receive this wonderful award on a very auspicious day, International Labor's Day, May 1st. And really, I thank ACE and EduFam for organizing this wonderful platform. Today, more than anything, it's great learning from great people, the dignitaries who shared their experience and expertise on this very important area of human development. And at this juncture, I would like to thank my parents, my teachers, friends, family, and my dear students, because I have learned a lot. Whatever I am today, it is because of my students. I have learned a lot by interacting with them. And my philosophy towards life is try to learn. I'm a continuous learner. Try to learn as much as possible and die empty. And try to give share. So just at this moment, I would like to highlight one thing. This century is a very important century for the humankind, and this is going to be driven by entrepreneurs with the support of laborers and all the people. So therefore, let us all try to celebrate entrepreneurship. Let us all try to celebrate startups, and then try to support the entire community we need to support, because they are going to make this world more beautiful with all our support. Of course, every human effort, I strongly believe, is to make this world a beautiful place. So in that, let's all share our efforts and support the future who are young entrepreneurs and startup founders who are going to make this world a better place. Once again, I would like to thank all for recognizing some of our work, and we need your support and blessings and wishes to do more. Thank you very much.
Dr. Venkat is there. Thank you, Professor Kabali, sir. It's a great pleasure for us to have you with us. Dr. Venkat, are you there? Yeah, you can unmute.
We'll come back to him.
Yes. Yeah.
He's there. He's there.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ram. Thank you. I'm overjoyed to be part of this mega May Day event. professional bodies with even over 600 members in a city find it harder to get 50 people on Zoom today. So I'm honored to receive this award in a gathering of 100 people. That shows the respect that the international community has for ACE International and for Edify. Corona was a very transformational period for me. I was a frog in the well until then, going to office, coming back from office tired and waiting for the weekends. But the lockdown opened up a lot of opportunities for me. Staying indoors meant that more time is available for developing myself and to contribute to the society. So one of the first things that started was I worked along with volunteers to cook meal for people whose work got affected during the lockdown. And COVID changed a lot of fate of people around me. Say when I knew that somebody's business gets affected and they get admitted in the hospital and they post it in the group, a lot of people post a message, take care, take care, take care. Somebody whose business gets affected, they cannot show 30 take care messages to a bank teller and get 30,000 rupees redeemable, right? So my question was, how can I give care? So even without asking them, when I know that they have GPay, I used to transfer money and then inform them. So that way, I'm happy that I've been able to do some service to the people who were in need, because I was saving money as well by staying at home, no diesel expenses a lot. So it was a great opportunity to give something back to the society. And I'm a humorist, so I love motivation through humor in many of my workshops, and I did it differently during the COVID period as well. For example, when the vaccination drive started and senior citizens were the first to get vaccinated, there were people who were not taking it seriously. So I went to the Madras War Cemetery, posted a picture in the background with a message like January and February. After that, March does not rhyme with it like mortuary. Get your parents vaccinated. This is the time for everybody to live longer. So one of my friends who was in the US and had his parents in Bangalore, he got little fearful and also motivated by looking at that message. And he got his parents vaccinated that weekend and messaged me. And there were a lot of training opportunities which I had made use of. The first opportunity was, of course, offered by ACE International, Dr. Ram, as a panelist. And there is a lot to give back to the maintenance workers. So I conducted a workshop for servant maids and maintenance workers, children in Mahendra World City, a cartoon-based interactive program. And there were a lot of interactive programs on cracking wisecracks for children on the International Happiness Day, a session for school children called the Magic Carpet. And I also encouraged children who were working on authoring their books by reviewing their books and conducted a number of Facebook programs on sweetening the work life, wrote a Teachers' Day anthem. Of course, as I was writing my second book, I spoke to my publisher and asked him how his business is doing. He told me that not many people are willing to write a book now because no one knows if they are going to survive the next month or not. So COVID taught me a lot about uncertainty of life and gave me a sense of urgency to build the skills for benefits of people. So that helped me to truly realize die empty philosophy. And that is what I have been, at least off late, practicing more consciously and aggressively in giving back to the society. And thank you so much, ACE International EduFund, for recognizing this and honoring. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So the next awardee for the Global Kantar Award International Workers Day 2021, Colonel Aditya Singhal-ji. He is a very good experienced army professional. Not only that, he is a life coach and he is a mentor for career aspects for many people who want to struggle how to roadmap for their career. I have attended his talk as well as his forum when he is providing the auspicious thing for the people. Good vibrations, good thoughts, always remember the good moments. I am very happy to announce this Global Kantar Award 2021 to Colonel Aditya Singhal-ji. Over to Aditya Singhal-ji.
Please unmute yourself and then speak, Aditya ji.
You can unmute.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Dr. Ram, and thank you, Dr. Halima. It is always a matter of great honor for me to be part of any activity wherein Dr. Halima is involved, because he's been a big motivating factor in my life right from the day we attended this the online trainer course. And I'm really thankful to each one of you for having selected me for this particular award. And right now, I'm still a work in progress. I'm attempting to transform the lives of the youth by providing them the required career guidance and mentoring so that they can select the right career for themselves as per their requirement and as per their capabilities, and thereafter help them to excel in that particular field wherever they decide to go. And in addition, I'm also here to guide the youth who want to join the armed forces by mentoring them to prepare for the selection board interview. And I hope to make a difference in the society, not only by helping the youth in selecting a career, plus also in becoming a more responsible citizen, especially in these times what our country is facing, where each one of us has to realize our responsibilities and become more responsible. Well, we cannot leave everything towards the government. We have to do our own duty in terms of following the COVID protocols and in terms of staying at home, maintaining social distances, and all these things which are very important to control this epidemic. So thank you very much, Dr. Halima, and thank you everyone.
Thank you, Colonel Aditya ji. Next award is going to Mr. Stephen Temsang. We are very happy to announce this Global Counter Award 2021 to Mr. Stephen. He is an associate professor in India with the renowned institutions. We are very happy to have you here and happy to honor you with this Global Counter Award 2021. Over to Mr. Stephen.
Good morning, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so thank you very much, sir, Dr. Ram, Dr. Harima ma'am. So initially, as I have mentioned in the chat box today morning, initially I was attracted because of Dr. Ram's name, because I knew him in the platform of Tabligh, which I attended on the 1st of January this year. So from that time onward, there is no going back. So I'm very, very fortunate to have now on the same platform with you from Singapore and Madam Halima from UAE. So now the world is really in my just click away. So I could never think of this situation. And yes, at this particular point of time, I would like to let everyone know that I'm very much thankful to Arun Subramaniam sir. So because of his Tabligh and his expertise, which make me like feeling very, very lively, and I can do something or I contribute something for the betterment of the world as a whole. Because in India, I think for quite some time now, we do have what is used to be said by great people: think global, act local. So with that, I feel I'm now a part of the global world already. Yes, about myself, I was initially aimed to be a school teacher, teaching mathematics in high school. But yes, I'm very much lucky. I could proceed further and doing my master in economics. And now I'm an associate professor in a college. So going away, I'm moving away from my academic duties. I do have also a commitment and have been involved actively in the works like conservation, preservation, or promotion of traditional knowledge available in the area, and also very much active in the community services, how to preserve or conserve these freshwater bodies, or we can say forest resources, which is also a habitat to animals, birds, and every living things that we also as human beings need to live together. So with that, I think I don't have much, because I don't. I'm also not so far comfortable speaking in front of big people, but I should thank Tabligh because this is the first time that I'm talking to great people or in front of great people. So thank you very much for this recognition. So this will give me a lot more energy to go forward in my life. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are very happy to have you here. And we are moving to the next awardee, Mr. Mohammad Sharif. He is having nearly few decades of teaching experience for secondary school and junior college in Anglo-Chinese School, Singapore. And he is a deputy dean serving for the administration activity of the school. I know him very well. He is a very good-hearted and supportive teacher for students who want to build their talents not only in the subject level, also to the society and community level. So he is the person of making example for many people in the school as well as society in Singapore. I would like to congratulate him by honoring this Global Cantor Award 2021 to him. Over to Mr. Mohammad Sharif.
Thank you, Dr. Ram.
Please go ahead.
Dr. Halima. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, greetings, ladies and gentlemen from Singapore. It's a great honor and I'm humbled to receive this award. To say, this is a noon time here and I'm fasting, it doesn't matter. So thank you, Dr. Ram. It's an opportunity to meet this intellectual and academics all over the world. It's really a honor as an educator here over 2 decades, as Dr. Ram mentioned. This is my 25th year in the field of education, nurturing the young minds and for the future global citizens. As per our school's motto, we would like to produce the global-mindedness students and citizens to serve the community. I had an opportunity to work with Dr. Ram with many of the social and literary associations in Singapore to provide the leadership and social service opportunities to our students. Basically, beyond the classroom experience, to provide the career guidance, counseling, scholarship advisors, and social service trainings, and also the community service feeling. So we have made possible this through our organizations with the help of Dr. Ram and other fellow well-wishers here in Singapore. We have trained and provided opportunity of many, about more than a few hundred students for the past 10 years, the journey that we have been associated with. So thank you very much. Nothing much to add. I'm humbled I'm honored to receive this award. And a lot of educationists, academics, and intellectuals are there. Let's all work towards the betterment of the world, and let's all become a global citizens to serve each and every one of the fellow human beings. Thank you very much. And over to you, Dr. Ram.
Thank you, and we are also very happy and honored to have you for this kind of award distribution. Thank you for giving the opportunity for us also. The next awardee, Mr. Arun Sharma, is chartered accountant in professional, having more than 3 decades of experience in his profession. Now he is the director of Edgewise Training. He is the business coach, life coach, now giving lot of ideas for the business, not only for the business, also to your life through spiritual empowerment and enhancement. He is the person of cordial thing to contribute many things, the values to the society. He doesn't want to express all these things to the public, but I know very personally about his good heartedness, how he is contributing the service for the required people without any kind of publicity or advertisement. I welcome Mr. Arun Sharma to have some speech about this Global Kantar Award 2021 contributed to him. Mr. Arunji, are you there?
Dr. Ram, and next we'll move, and I request you, because we are running short of time, so we have to be very quick now.
Okay. Okay. The next awardee is Ms. Fatima Zuina Muhammad. She's an educator in profession, and she's the kindergarten school teacher, and she's also a social worker, just from UAE, and she is very good in social contribution and sharing the messages to the community to uplift their life. Ms. Zuina, you want to share some few words?
Yes, I wouldn't take much of time. Yes, being a leader, being a teacher, balancing extracurricular. Have I muted? Right.
You are audible.
Okay. So being a teacher, balancing extracurricular activities such as updating and upgrading myself as a teacher and as a social worker, I never had the time to stop and to reflect. With Halima ma'am, blessings and recognitions, and Dr. Ram, I hope he accepts me as a mentee amongst the thousands others he has been guiding throughout. It will be a great honor for me. Well, having to know the both of you is a great honor to me, and now to be in this platform is a great honor to me. Making myself readily available for the students who are in need of not just educational support but emotional support as well during this pandemic time is something which I am trying my level best to occupy myself with. There are many campus students who are suffering in Sri Lanka due to the situation, and I'm unable to reach out to them as I should. I'm never satisfied or content with how much I do or share. It breaks my heart that I'm not physically there to help them out. Well, I get too emotional and held at the situation until I'm able to do some small support in any situation. Maybe I have a long way to go and so much to learn. And with such platforms to recognize me and to put me among such great personalities, it definitely inspires me. And I'm forever grateful to all of you. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, sir, and to all of you. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Ms. Fatima Zuina. We are very happy to announce the next awardee, Ms. Kalevani Ilango. She is also an educator, and she is working in Singapore Ministry of Education by profession. We are very, very happy to announce due to some constraints she could not able to join today because of their family person's sickness. We are very happy to announce the next award to Ms. Nishi Sharma for the Global Kantar Award 2021. Ms. Nishi is available?
Yes, she is.
Thank you so much, ma'am and sir, for providing me such a huge opportunity. I just want to say thanks a lot to Halima ma'am, because when she come in my life, she has become my woman luck. Because of her, I am achieving a lots of achievements. I am learning so much things. So I just want to thank Halima ma'am from core of my heart. Thank you so much, Halima ma'am, for providing me such a huge opportunity.
You are welcome, my dear.
Very nice to hear from Ms. Nishi. The next awardee is Ms. Jayalakshmi Parnichami. She is a teacher in kindergarten, and she's working with the sorry, I can't see that. Master Hand Student Care Singapore. I would like to welcome her to have this honor Global Kantar Award 2021. I would like to ask her to speak for a few words. Over to Ms. Vijay.
Good afternoon to everyone, Dr. Ram and Halima. Firstly, I have to thank everyone for having me here to receive. And I'm a teacher, and I would like to say that there are two qualities that I treasure a lot. One is patience in a teacher, and the other one is love for children. Why? Because I think these two qualities will help you to mold a child to their fullest potential. And I had a lot of beautiful moments with children, and I would like to say two moments that I really enjoyed with them. Once when I was teaching the 18 months children in a childcare, so at times when they were sleeping, I had to go out to buy my lunch. But whenever I do that, the children, sometimes they get up and they cry. And some of my teachers had to control them. So when I go back to the student, the childcare, my co-teachers, they will say that, Jaya, they call me Jaya, and they say that, Jaya, your children doesn't want us, they only want you. So it is like the relationship I had with them, it was very beautiful. So I enjoyed all those moments. And the other one is, I'm working in the student care right now, and actually I'm working from home. I haven't stepped into the center, but before that, when I was a supervisor there, I was guiding all the primary school children. I was sick once, and then I had to stay at home. And when I reported this to the principal, and she told me, Jaya, if you're better a bit, why don't you come to the center and then rest in the area where there's a sick bay? Because when the children know that you are there, at least they are very happy and they can go about doing their work. So it is like, I feel very, very happy with them. I think that I have established myself, firstly as a human being, and secondly as a teacher. And I still learn a lot of things from them. I'm so happy with them. So I think as a teacher, you really need the quality inside you to bloom the children's lives. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me here, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Vijayalakshmi. We are very happy to announce the next awardee for the Global Contour Award 2021, Ms. Reena Singh. She is the principal and trainer. She is training a number of students, and she is from the Cuddle House, Faridabad, India. I would like to invite her to speak for a few words. Over to Ms. Reena Singh.
Please unmute yourself, Reena.
She can't.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's a great honor and pleasurable moment for me to receive this award. And I'm really thankful, especially to Dr. Halima, who got me in touch with Dr. Ram here and connected me to a lot of learners and learning leaders here. So I feel that my whole life is just thinking back, reflecting on what I have done, and I'm learning on each day. So I feel that every moment is a great opportunity for all of us to learn something new and contribute to the society. So my whole purpose of being here is what I can do next and how I can achieve my goals. So at personal level, professional level, or for society per se. So my understanding is we should have clear approach, we should have clear vision, our mission for ourselves. Then you can help the organization, society, and your family at a larger scale. So as an individual, journey is always from I and it becomes to we. And we should use the best tools which we already have, all our senses, our brain, our heart, and our hands. So everything has been given by God, and these wonderful people around you will give you opportunity to learn and grow better. So why not to utilize this time and moment to make oneself a lifelong learner? So especially with early years education, I learned this from children that they are always ready to learn. And that reminds me of a story, which is the simplest story and everybody knows about, that thirsty crow. So the water is there, it's already there in them. We are the facilitators who will provide them those pebbles of experiences. When they throw inside, the water comes up automatically. So we are nothing but the collaborators and co-learners. Thank you very much. Thank you.
A wonderful message. Thank you, Ms. Reena Singh. The next awardee we are very happy to announce to Mrs. Veena Bijoy. She is an educator working in UAFS in UAE. We are very happy to award the Global Counter Award 2021 to Ms. Veena. Over to Ms. Veena.
Thank you, Halima ma'am and Dr. Ram. I'm almost lost of words. Even being nominated for Global Contour Award is an honor, but to receive is just amazing. I feel humble, but at the same time, incredibly proud too. I'm very pleased also because it was my dream to accept an award recognizing my qualities and hard work. I had received Best Teacher Award in the year 2019 for my dedication, administrative skills, and leadership qualities. But to receive one on International Workers' Day is a proud moment. And today, you the great personalities are present at fulfillment of my dream. I can't express my excitement and inspiration with this award. Let me take this opportunity to thank my family, teachers, and my parents, especially dedicating this to my mom, who is the reason I am here in this educational field. Once again, thank you, Halima ma'am, and ACE International Private Limited and EduFam International Academy for choosing me. Thank you once again. I'm very proud of myself, and thank you once again.
Oh, you are welcome.
You are welcome to me. So we are very happy to announce the next Global Kantar Award 2021 to Ms. Hajra Kamal. She is also an educationist working in the kindergarten school, UAE. I welcome Ms. Hajra to say a few words.
Yes, I'm Hajra Kamal with you all. I'm really grateful and thankful to Ms. Halima and Dr. Ram for providing me with an honorable award. And I'm blessed today to be present among all the great leaders. I request all of them to bless me to walk on their footsteps. I'm really grateful and thank you once again to Dr. Halima ma'am and Dr. Ram. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Hajra.
Thank you, sir.
We are very happy to announce the next award to Mrs. R. Trichelvi. She is working as an assistant professor and admission advisor, Department of Bioengineering in Wales Institute of Science and Technology, Advanced Studies, Chennai. So we are very happy to announce this Global Kantar Award 2021 to Mrs. R. Trichelvi. I welcome to give a few words.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Close the door.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I thank Dr. Ramsar and Halima ma'am for giving the opportunity to receive this award. So the thing I want to highlight in this day was, so every changes happens in a small place. And so I want to make the changes with my studies. So I have started with the students. So I encourage all the students who are taught in my college. So not only in the marks and just identifying the talents, what is hindering in them, and just I'm motivating them and I'm trying to show the path in what they have to achieve. So I'm in such a way I want to unique from all other teachers. So I'm doing that, and apart from that, I'm just giving a free education to the nearby students who are not able to afford like that. So like this, I want to make use of my education by serving like this. So thank you once again for this award. So this means a lot for me to achieve and lot more to go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for your kind of registration for this award. We are very happy to announce the next Global Kantar Award 2021 goes to Dr. Jayanti Chinnappa Thenmuriyal. She is the director of Spin Home Human Excellence Private Limited, Singapore. I would like to welcome Dr. Thenmuriyal to say a few words. Are you there? Dr. Thenmuriyal, are you there? Please ask to unmute. Yes. Yes. You unmute and speak.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Thank you very much, Dr. Ram, for the kind introduction. I'm really very much honored and very humbled to receive this award on this special day from very special people like Dr. Ram and Dr. Halima. Whoever know them personally know they spend most of their time in service, so they are very apt person to give this. And I take this honor and appreciation as motivational prompt to contribute more. I really feel very humbled because I don't feel enough to receive this award. So it can be a motivational prompt to proceed, do more in the future endeavors. I have moved from the academic career to the technical side, the business career. So it is a new prompt for me to contribute. But only one message I would want to say to this learned crowd is that life poses us a choice of having a wonderful, meaningful life, and the other way also. The choice is in us to take that, no matter what the life poses hurdles in our life. The choice is ours, and I call upon everyone to make the right choice to make our life more meaningful by presenting ourselves the best of us in our thoughts, words, and deeds. Yeah, that is the message I wanted to share. Thank you again for motivating me. Thanks.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. And it is the time for me to announce.
To thank everyone, and a big round of applause to all the awardees. Please clap for them, everyone. And my dear lovely children are waiting since long, and I am very much keen about them. You know, the children are very close to my heart. So first of all, I'm going to invite Maria Azhar to kindly speak a few words on the occasion of International Workers' Day. Maria Azhar.
A very happy good afternoon to one and all. This is Maria Azhar, a student of grade 8 from New Delhi, India. Today is 1st of May, and we all know what is today. Today is the International Workers' Day, and this day is all for the workers. So I would like to start with sharing my PPT screen to you all. Sorry, Halima ma'am, I'm unable to share my screen.
Now you can.
I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
International Workers' Day. I would like to start with my presentation. International Workers' Day is also known as May Day. It was a celebration of the international labor movement. And I would like to go to you all to the history that in the 1886, a massacre occurred in the Haymarket Square of the city of Chicago. It was a smooth and a calm rally which was initiated by the laborers for the 8-hour work. But what happened that slightly this a peaceful rally turned into a huge massacre and which have marked the history. And from then we are celebrating the International Workers' Day. In the year 1889, the International Workers' Men Association in Paris declared 1st May as an official holiday for the workers. May Day also marks a transition from winter to summer season. It has been long a focal point for demonstration by various socialist and communist and groups. But what is the present of our country? In many countries, International Workers' Day, which occurs on 1st of May, it is a synonymous with Labor Day. It has been an official holiday in many countries such as People Republic of China, North Korea and Cuba and the former Soviet Union. And it is the celebration of a typical feature elaborate popular and military parades in these countries. And I want you all to first of all look to our home country, India. India, May Day is a nationwide bank and public holiday in India. In Maharashtra and Gujarat, it was called as Maharashtra Day or Gujarat Day respectively. And then we come to the country of Bahrain. In this country also it is same like 1st of May is known as the Labor Day and it has a official holiday. But there is a slight change in the country of United States of America and Canada. We all know that we celebrate International Workers' Day in the month of May on the 1st of May. But in the United States of America and Canada, there is a slight change that they also have holiday, but not in the month of May, in the month of September. So I thought that let's take this a point so that everybody can get a new learning of this, that United States and Canada, they celebrate official holiday of Labor Day in the month of September. And now I want you all to look to the labor exploitation. And the main thing which I have took here is that child labor which is happening in our countries. Children, instead of belonging to the schools, they are being found in the workplaces. Do we really think that we should make children do work? You can just see the hand of this boy, how he is working. And we should just feel the pain of them, that how they are working. And I don't think that they are being given a great right. They also have the right to go to education, but their parents, they say go and do the work and bring money to the home. And this acts a major barrier to the education of the students. And their attendance and performance in school is being great damage. Next, despite rates of child labor declining over the last few years, children are being found at bonded laborers, soldiers, brick lines, food, refreshment services, tea stalls, and fisheries and mining. So, I would like to end with a thought given by Martin Luther King. All labor that uplifts humanity and has dignity and importance should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. So let's take a pledge today that we'll give all right to the children especially and will not do labor of child labor. I hope you all like my presentation. Thank you and have a great day.
Wonderful
job.
presentation, Maria.
Yes. Wonderful, Maria. Great job. Now let's move to the next participant. And next participant is from UAE, Dubai. I would like to have the honor of inviting Tanish. Tanish, class 3 from UAE.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Hi friends, how are you doing this fine day? My name is Kanish and I'm here to talk about International Workers' Day. People work, people play. That's why we have Labor's Day. Pilots, teachers, doctor, nurse.
Signal disconnect.
It seems, yes. So I think due to some issues, Tanishq, we are not able to find him. So let me call other students, those who are here, and they are going to act as different professions. So let me invite Zoya Wasim and Afia. You are not audible. You are not audible. You are not audible, my dear. There is some issue with the audio. So let me invite Afia.
Good morning, all of you. My name is Afia Asif from class 2nd. I am playing the role of cobbler. I am stitch. I made shoes and boots. I am shining your shoes polish, and I have thread, needle, shoes polish, brush, glass, hammer, and screwdriver. I stitch shoes up and down, and I repair a bag and umbrella.
So cobbler mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. The famous rhyme we used to learn when we were small. Cobbler mend my shoe. So today Afia is as a cobbler of grade 2, and I don't know whether Zoya is able to connect or not. Let me try with Zoya once again. Yes, Zoya.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zoya in class 2nd. Today I am vegetable seller. Here vegetable seller are our community helper. They provide us vegetable to our houses, carrying a basket full of vegetable on his head. What is the price of the ladyfinger? 40 rupees per kg. Give me 2 kgs of tomato and 1 kg of ladyfinger. Do you want anything else, ma'am? Give me 1 kg of onion, potatoes and brinjals, please.
Yes, well done, Zoya. Very good. Sabzi wali, bhaji wali. Thank you very much. So when the children are small, they are so proudly doing all these acts like bhaji wali and cobbler and other. And when they grow up, they should remain, this respect for the cobblers and bhaji wali should remain in them. That is the main purpose of this. So now Tanishq is back. May I request Tanishq to kindly start his speech on the Labour's Day?
Yes, ma'am.
You are in UAE, so I was expecting good connection and connectivity.
Yes.
Yes, start.
Yes. Hi friends, how are you doing this fine day? My name is Tanish and I'm here to talk about International Workers' Day. People work, people play. That's why we have Labor's Day. Pilot, teacher, banker, engineer, doctor, nurse, driver, and cleaner. No matter what you do, there is one thing that is always true. Every worker needs to rest. I hope your Labor Day is the best. International Workers' Day, or known as Labor's Day in most countries, is a celebration of laborers and working class every year on May 1st. Do you know how it started? Almost 200 years ago, there was an Australian man who lived in Chicago. His job was to cut, craft, and create stones. One day, he decided to take an holiday for himself with along all of his friends. And over many years, it turned into a national celebration all around the world. Our world runs on workers who put in their hard work for the product that all of us use. You must have seen domestic helpers coming home, or when you come to school. There are many people who are assigned the job to help us have a great learning experience. Conductors, helpers, cleaners, etc. Do you know how hard the working men and women of India work? They get their daily wages for the job they perform. They do various other jobs that hold on our country together. The government has started programs to protect these workers and help them have a great learning experience. There are parades all around the globe. It is a special occasion when the people of the world celebrate the working class. One last fact I would like to share with you all is that in more than 80 countries, including India, we celebrate it as a holiday. Be grateful for the working class because they work very hard for everyone in the world. They are an essential part of this beautiful yet fast-moving world we live in. Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.
Beautiful presentation. It was really wonderful. Thank you very much, Tanish, for sharing such a wonderful presentation.
It's very courage to speak in the audience.
Yes, that's true. And now, next I'm going to invite Khalid, who is playing the role of a milkman. Yes, Khalid. So I think Khalid has some connectivity issue. Let me invite Zad Malik. Zad Malik is going to play the role of a singer. Yes, Zad, start.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers, all my friends. My name is Zaid Malik. I am from second class. I am going to perform a singer. Hey, I am a singer. My job is sing song. I like singing very much and to sing such a song that even unhappy person will be happy to hear. There is a quality in me that I can sing a good song even without music. If you don't mind, ma'am, I want to sing a song for you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, ma'am. आने से उसके आए बाहर, जाने से उसके जाए बाहर, बड़ी मस्तानी है मेरी महबूबा, मेरी जिंदगानी है मेरी महबूबा इस घटा को मैं तो उसकी आंखों का काजल कहूंगा इस हवा को मैं तो उसका लहराता आंचल कहूंगा कलियों का बचपन है फूलों की जवानी है मेरी महबूबा मेरी जिंदगानी है मेरी महबूबा बीत जाते हैं दिन कट जाती है आंखों में रातें हम न जाने क्या क्या करते रहते हैं आपस में बातें मैं थोड़ा दीवाना थोड़ी सी दीवानी है मेरी महबूबा मेरी जिंदगानी है मेरी महबूबा थैंक यू
ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग ब्यूटीफुल लवली सॉन्ग बहुत अच्छा आपने प्रेजेंट किया वेरी गुड
Super side.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now let me check if Khalid is back. Yes, Khalid.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Khalid. Come on,
Good
start.
morning. Assalamualaikum. My name is Khalid. I study in first class. Good morning, everyone. Do you know me? I'm a milkman. Every morning, I came to our house for giving milk. It smells strong and healthy. Do you know, children? Milk is an excellent source of vitamin and mineral. It smells strong and healthy. So drink 2 glass of milk every day. Drink. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Chotu brother. How are you, Chotu brother? Also, Chotu brother, also milk from me. I never mix water in the milk. Remember one thing. जश्न मनाता शरत बनाता यार कोई आगे ना चाहता आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया देसी दूध पीता है इंडिया थैंक यू
So cute, mashallah. You know, these are the children from the village where they don't have the access of any gadget and they are learning, you will not believe, through mobiles. So from the village, from a small town, and these children have not wasted their time during COVID and they are learning. Thank you, Khalid. Thank you very much. और बढ़ेगा इंडिया जब yes, very good performance. So now I think this is the time. There are a couple of more students, but I'm unable to find them out. If I'll see them, I'll call them later on. But this is the time when we have to show our gratitude and thankfulness to our speakers. So I request Dr. Ram to kindly do the honor of presenting the appreciation to our speakers.
So you want to share?
Yes, I am sharing.
So, it's our great pleasure and honor to have the eminent personalities to join with us today. Please go back. Yeah. Without them, we cannot be able to achieve the greatness of today International Workers' Day 2021 celebration. We would like to express our sincere thanks and we would like to honor them with providing this small token of appreciation, the certificate of appreciation from ACE International Private Limited, jointly organized together with EduFam International Academy, New Delhi. So I would like to provide this certificate of appreciation to our keynote speaker, Mr. Arun Subramanian, for providing the talk, wonderful talk on dignity of work. He is the managing director of Top League Training and Business Consulting Private Limited in India. Now he is having a forum which is providing a lot of opportunity for the world trainers, world best trainers. So we are very happy to have you here today, sir. And I would like to extend the next certificate of appreciation to Dr. Aloysius Ibiga, Vice President of Kibos International Health and Foundation.
And now presented to Dr. B. Ramanathan for presenting a beautiful presentation. And it was really a great job you have done, Dr. Ram.
Thank you so much. And the next certificate of appreciation, there is no words for you to appreciate and admire your commitment and contribution, Dr. Halima Sadia. Please go back. Please go back. 1 second. Please go back. So I would like to congratulate Dr. Halima for making this event very successfully, running it very successfully. And the next certificate of appreciation to Dr. Magesh Abhyankar. He is a medical and pharmaceutical consultant, but today his sharing in the panel session is very much admirable and honorable to us. Thank you. Next. Next certificate of appreciation to Fatima Zuena Mohammed, who joined and participated with this panel session in the last minute of announcement. She has done a very nice job sharing her speech to all. And we would like to appreciate Maria Ashar, who has done a very good job by sharing the slide PowerPoint presentation, and Tanish Asija, with the small childhood age, he has more values to express through his wonderful presentation. We appreciate your sharing today. Next. And where is Anilji? Anilji is missing, huh? Something, okay.
Let me just check. So after this, we'll move to our last certification distribution, and that is the certificates for the film participant. As you already know that there are teachers who have done the film course, and this film course is to create the great leaders in the field of education. So we are going to start with the presentation of the certificates for the film teachers. Yes, among the film teachers, we have Fatima Zoina Mohammed. Congratulations, Fatima. You have successfully completed the course from 25th to 29th.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It's a great honor to have that certificate and to complete that course. Definitely, we've been transformed from whatever we was and to what I'm now. Thank you very much, sir and ma'am.
Next, we have Miss Revati. Miss Revati, congratulations for completing the course.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to share some experience with this film course. The way you conducted this entire session was amazing, ma'am. You didn't allow me to think anything else rather than this film course. You kept us in like a potatoes in the pressure cooker, and we came out after 4 days like a sweet potatoes. I can say this, and this was a booster for my life. And I extend my thanks to Zira ma'am to invite me to join this course, and also received a tremendous knowledge from knowledge and leadership skill from Reena ma'am and Dr. Ram sir, and as well you ma'am. And thank you so much, ma'am.
You are most welcome. You are the sincere student, and I must appreciate you. It was a privilege for me to have you as a student.
Thank you.
Next, we have Bibi Hajra. Congratulations, Bibi Hajra, for completing the course. And after Bibi Hajra, we have Shabnam Rashid. Congratulations, Shabnam. Sorry, it is not Shabnam, Shabana Rashid. Congratulations, Shabana, for completing the course. And after Shabana, we have Bittu Bhatti. Bittu Bhatti was very active during the course time. And congratulations, Bittu, for completing 1 week course. And Hajira Kamal, congratulations on successfully completing the course. Next, we have Gurpreet Kaur. Congratulations for completing the course, and congratulations on your beautiful act you have presented today on the screen. And congratulations to Veena Bijoy for completing the course. And congratulations to Hema Muruksen for completing the course successfully. And congratulations to Indumati Rani for completing the course successfully. Now, congratulations to Nasreen Khan for successfully completing this course film. Congratulations to Samina Hayat for completing the course Future Educational Leadership and Management, week-long course. And congratulations to each one of you, those who have completed this course. Thank you very much. And if any, congratulations to everyone. And Reena Singh was one of the resource person for the course. Thank you, Reena ji, for extending a helping hand to us. And now we come to the end of today's program. I request Dr. Ram, if you can check with the certificates of Dr. Anil Malik and Mahesh ji. I'm unable to find out. Now, this is the time for 5 minutes. We are going to have question answer session. If you have any questions, you can please ask. Any suggestions, any questions, any observations, anything?
Ma'am, can I give you one suggestion, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, as we all are working, as I told you, we are in pressure for this 1 week or 5 days. So if it is possible to do this course alternative days, it would be better because so that we can give our presentation more than this.
Okay, great suggestion. It is well noted.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Now, any other suggestions? Any other observations?
Ma'am, can I say something?
Do you want me to share Anil Malik ji, or you can share?
No, you share. I am not finding. That's why I request you to kindly share.
I'll share now.
Yes.
Yeah, we are very happy to provide this certificate of appreciation to Lieutenant General Anil Malik for gracing as panel moderator to run the panel very successful along with the panel speakers. Thank you, sir.
We have to share for Mahesh ji also.
Mahesh ji already shared.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, the certificate of appreciation. The certificate of appreciation to Dr. Makesh Abhyankar. He is providing very good speaking messages through the panel discussion, which are very, very thought process, and it is helpful for the audience very much. We thank for your wonderful speech, sir. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much, everyone. It's been like almost 3 hours and you all are with us, and the journey was so beautiful, so interesting that we didn't realize that we have spent 3 hours. Now now the house is open for all my friends, those who want to share, those who want to add anything, or those who want to comment anything. We are most welcome with all your comments.
Dr. Halima and
Yeah.
Dr. Ram, it was a session which was, except for connecting with the headset, I didn't feel like I'm in an online session. It was almost like, a real mega event organized, be it a keynote speech or a panel interview or the fancy dress and, powerful presentations and everything. It was, I think, more than virtual reality, this seems to be a real reality. That is how it was organized. And I thank you for providing such a forum for receiving this award. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And
thank you, Dr. Venkat, for your wonderful sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
And we are sharing our contact details so that you can contact us for any of our services.
Certainly.
I have just shared my contact number. For any sort of services rendered by ACE International or EduFam International, you are most welcome. You can contact us. We will be happy to serve you. At your service, 24/7, Delhi Police. No, I'm just joking. This is the slogan of the Delhi Police. Okay, then. Thank
Really
you very
very
much.
good.
Take care.
Though it is the fasting time, you are taking lot of efforts because of your passion and the commitment and to contribute for the society and community. Really, we have to congratulate you and appreciate your efforts. Thank you, Dr. Halim.
Thank you very much, everyone. Take special care of yourself. Corona is everywhere. So we have to be very conscious, except in our laptop, there is no virus. Otherwise, everywhere there is virus. So beware of the virus. And today we are here. God knows tomorrow we will be or not, because the frequency of the people departing from us is so high nowadays that only God can save us. Let's pray for our safety, for the safety of the family members, for the safety of our extended family, that is this family that is on the screen. So with this prayer, I thank each one of you. I thank especially Dr. Ram, Mrs. Reena, and all my friends and all the participants of film and all the participants of the award. Everybody, thank you very much. With you, the celebration is. Without you, there is nothing. So God bless you. Take care and see you inshallah on 5th June. Block the date. 5th June. Now switch on your video so that we can have the group photograph. Switch on your video, and with both the thumbs up, let's click the photograph. Everybody switch on your video.
Can you give me 1 minute, please?
So now you all are on the full screen. I can see Nishi, please switch on your video. JC, Dr. JC, please switch on your video. Shobha, please switch on your video. Shabnam, switch on your video, please. Singer Zad, switch on your video. Yes, and with big smile. What is happening? Yes, so now I have taken page 1. Let me go to page 2. Yes. Thank you, everyone. It was lovely to be with you.